friends, foes, and other watchers on the internet. My name is Matt, and you're watching Hogwash Gaming. And today I have before me a dinosaur. It's the original Xbox. And this system was really fun when I was growing up. It was the first console I actually bought. Not necessarily played, because I'm a little older than that. But it was the first one that I actually owned. What was great about this is some of the games that it came with were multiplayer games. It had 4 ports in the front that I could hook up 4 controllers to, and that meant 3 of my friends could play with me. And that was awesome, especially with games like Halo 2. And what the back says is that you can play up to 16 players on this thing, which didn't make sense because there were 4 controllers up here. Let's turn this thing around. You've got the ports for the power and the TV, and then you have this thing here, and that's an Ethernet port. And as you may have guessed, you put an Ethernet cable in the Ethernet port, and that means you can hook it up to another Xbox using this end. I'm gonna drag up my 360 here, and you plug it in there, and there you go. You have 2 networked Xboxes ready to go. As long as you have a copy of the game for each of them, you can play against each other using these 2 things. Side note, Halo 2 works with a 360. Not all games for the original Xbox work with the 360, but for this example, I'm just using the 360. If you had 2 original Xboxes, it would be fine. Alright, enough of that. So, we have 2 here, that's 8 players. Like I've said, that's easy enough. But how do you get 16 players? Well, we got 4, so we need 2 more Xboxes to make the 16 that we're talking about on the back of the box. I have here a router, and what routers are basically just boxes with multiple ports for Ethernet cables. This one is wireless. We're not going to be using the wireless technology here. It's evil. Not really. But anyway, these are what we're going to be using. These 4 Ethernet slots in the back here. Alright? So, in order to hook up 4 Xboxes to the same network, what we're going to do is we're going to take this Ethernet cable and we're going to plug it into one of these ports. We're going to put the router in a central location, as close to the middle of all of these Xboxes and their corresponding TVs as possible. And for each Xbox, we will take another Ethernet cable. We'll plug it in like so, and we'll throw that one over there. Alright, so you hook that up, and they don't all have to be blue. Here's a white one. We'll plug this one up, and we'll hook up that one over there. And then plug this one in, and plug that in right there. Alright, now we have the makings of a 4-system network for our gaming. Now, of course, there's going to be more wires than this. We've got the power plug that this router needs. We've got the power for these 2 that we'll need. We've got the TV cords that are coming out, and of course we'll need plugs for those TVs, etc., etc. But this is basically how you set up a 4 Xbox network. And the beauty of this is you don't need any internet connection. You can have this set up anywhere, and these Xboxes will talk to each other. So until next time, this is Hogwash, over and out.